John was there, sir. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Top of the screen there, please. John was there. Can top of the screen, just see up on my TikTok, but up on my laptop, and then I go press something and I go write in something and it end it on the phone. Sorry about that, people. Watching how them give me a warning. This behavior is not in line with our policies and may result in gifting suspension. Reason: feature continuous and monitors actions without clear objective of sustaining engagement. Also, them take away the gift. They always do that. They always do that. No. You suspend the gift, right? That them always do for me. The bank load, yeah, I soon have proper internet, man. I don't know where myself. Soon have proper internet here. Soon have proper internet. I don't know where myself, man. The Prime Minister. Basically, the character of the Prime Minister. The character of the Prime Minister. That is the topic today. Now you hear me clearly? I don't know if now you hear me clearly. It's a cool rock one. 9 o'clock me I done the live. 9 o'clock me I finish. Sharp on the dot. Hold on there long. Yeah man, 9 o'clock. So what I going with this? Oh, that's how long it take now. Yo. Let me give me a second. I just look for something. Yeah, I'm going to tap up the screen a little bit there for me. Yo, and me there, everything good? Boy, me there, no father. Don't get cold, People them no want bathe, Only for people boycott the bathroom last night. And you have only for people like them thing them. Them thing them, we call it, yeah. Alright. So I connect the dots then. Yeah, man, I connect the dots then, man. I know you're forward. Right. The man I come from America and I say it a freeze. The man I come out and freeze and go in the fridge and say the fridge cooler than the freezer. Me never understand what I go on. Me I try to understand what I go on. Yeah, come out of the freezer, ice the one I come from, No ice no down here, Yeah, out of the freezer I come from, brother, and reaching at the fridge and your boss say cold me now. You're supposed to have we're all marina. Mesh marina and them time that is supposed to beat down your son. I could not say, yo, I'm telling you, man, yo, this is nothing, man. Yeah, me I tell you, outside I be down in one pan of water make people say, you want to bathe. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you're over, so you can't try that. Because if you take up the water for throw up on your outside out over there, so ice that ton. Ice a tumble on fire to blood. Nah, me see people have hot water go to do and throw it up, and by the time them throw it up, ice it ton. We can't do what we do out there, so we still can go to do right now as cool as it be. And go all a wash off. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. I still can go all a wash off. We can't do that. You come from out of the freezer. So the question tonight is Andrew Wallace a liar? That is the question tonight. It's a very simple question. Yeah, it's a very simple question. Is Andrew Wallace a liar? Very lie. Somebody said very lie. I put it on there, so. Alright, no, so about me. Ask questions. So when people come in and live, them see the question right as them reach. As them reach on the live, so them see it. Is Andrew Holness a liar? And should we trust a liar? These are the questions that people are asking in the communities. Is Andrew Holness a liar? Can we trust a liar? But we don't know if people actually even trust Andrew Holness based on all of the lies them when tell. You understand what I say? Because over to the decade where Andrew Holness in a power for, he has been spewing a lot of things. You understand what I say? He has been spewing a lot of things, and the thing about it is that when he was under investigation, he stated to the people that he was not under investigation for illicit enrichment, right? And he knew he was under investigation for illicit enrichment. He knew. And him still come out and make a statement like that. Knowing that is a very serious offense, yeah, as a person who is in office, as a public figure, as a government worker or whatsoever, especially as the person who is in charge of a country. There are certain things that you are required to do. And if we say you feel for doing them things here, then that leaves a lot of questions. That leaves a lot more questions than answers. Questions will range from why you never tell me. Why were you hiding? These kind of information. He searched far and wide. That is the point, Andy. Him searched far and wide, but he never searched near. He was the one. As a matter of fact, there are more people there who are underneath investigation for illicit enrichment. There are more people. You understand? And these people are there in the wings. Yeah? These people are there in the wings of the Jamaica Labour Party, just trying to muzzle the Integrity Commission, because you are running a country. We want accountability. I mean, when Andrew Holness, before him coming to power, he speaks strongly on corruption. As a matter of fact, we can play some clips. I am going to play some clips of how he spoke about corruption. Yeah, how passionate he spoke. Okay, so I know if him come in a power. Anybody have to mute him in a moderator. I would sometimes the greatest insult when you ignore some people, Alright, speak about. Alright. Let me see what going on right there. So wait till this load up and thing. Yeah, man, sometimes you have to ignore them in a moderator. You just ignore them. Attention them a look. Them a try to have you speak about their conversation, but you just have to just know that you are not and have a strong will. Alright, so this was what he did to Alisha. Make a play it and make on hear what him did to Alisha. What Alisha had to say about him.
7 busloads of people who are not delegates of this party. Mr. Holness, try them up here.
You see, from this time, we should not realize that Andrew Holness is a thief.
And walk through the crowd, overrun
Ufa sang them a playing in the background. Would you want to?
the whole place, went down to the area for registration, overran that area. The electoral supervisors had to leave and abandon their station, and they were this.
Alright, people, I'm glad I find back that clip. Wanna realize the similarities? This similarity event that happened to Alisha happened in the 2025 election. When you realize the similarities, okay. A long time we should have known say Andrew Willis.
Disruption for half an hour until we had to restore it and allow some.
The same strategy. People, I'm glad me go back for that clip here. So you see that's why I say we need to understand. We understand who Andrew Holness is from long time. This is what he did to Alisha. The same exact thing him come and do to the comrade leader, Mark Golden. He did the same exact thing. Nothing different. Disruption. Polling have to close down for 30 minutes. Yeah, that with Alisha. I same thing I complain about. A repeat offender.
More people.
A repeat offender doing thing deliberately.
Okay? What he has done is irresponsible and is outrageous and is unworthy of him as leader of the Jamaican.
Well, I never mean say so. Those are the words of former Jamaica Labour Party stalwart, yeah, Mr. Alisha. I never even remember that. And the CM for Buchanan. Yeah.
7 busloads
of people the man tell about forward, but under that I want to play. Under that I want to play. I want to play this website right here. So you are going good in my rating, you know. Yeah, man, you are going good in my rating, man. Alright, so see it now. On the top of the screen there, please. So this is what
as it relates to
this is how them fresh, you know. This is how them fresh. Alright? Listen to how him speak. Just listen to the words. I'm gonna break it down for you too.
Allegations of corruption.
Alright, listen. Him never say conviction of corruption. You hear what I'm saying? As it regards to allegations of corruption. No, please listen.
This government, relative to the previous government, has far less instances or suggestions of corruption.
Alright. Okay. This was let us see which year this was. You know, hear me clearly? Let us see which year this was. This was 2017. When I hear me clearly? When I hear me? Type it for now hear me. When you interact with me too, no, man. I want me to talk to you, know. I'm not talk to myself, you know. When you interact with me so I can know if you not hear me or not or whatsoever. If you not interact with me, we would there chat and realize it. Right, it look like them not hear me neither. Okay, well on them okay. Alright, well on down now here. Well on them I'm back. I don't know this thing and make me appeal and them something. Me I submit the appeal and it come and say can't do this, you know. Okay, well now hear me. Alright then.
I had the opportunity to go through the history of the previous government, year by year, to look at the instances of corruption that have, as you have said, marred. And we can go back as far as when it just started. We could start with the zinc scandal, the furniture scandal. We can come down to NetServe, Operation Pride. We can go on and on. Some of these were not issues of malfeasance. Some of them were misfeasance, the misallocation and misappropriation of government funds. But in none of them.
You see, this is the thing. Who misappropriate money like this, man? Who?
Can we say that the government has taken deliberate and instrumental action to show transparency and to show that while corruption may exist, as it exists all around the world, in all countries of the world, but to date, we have been the only government to allow transparent analysis of what has happened and to take action where action is necessary to be taken.
All right, you see this now? See this now? These are the things where I don't really like, because it's a transparent. Them have a thing when them access to information, which we are being denied access to information. Like, for example, one thing, we can't know the Prime Minister's salary. You can't go at the auditor, at the attorney, what do you mean, Accountant General Department, and request the Prime Minister's salary. You can't go and the information. How transparent is this government? How transparent? That is not transparency. Not transparency at all. I don't know how him feel like say that is transparency. But that's not transparency. Any day the people wake up and realize that there are whatever 119 guns at custom and no one was charged. When was that? Today? 119 guns? Is Andrew Wallace a liar? That is a question that we all need to know. Mm. You know, say, oh boy. Mm. Internet thing, it really mash me up. You know, it really mash me up, you know. Oh boy, 2 minutes left for that. Appeal this. Yo, what TikTok are going? I mean, anytime you end this, I go me, I got my bed, you know. TikTok I move away from what the TikTok I move away. Transparency. Mm, 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 mm. I move away, man. I don't like that. And sometimes I talk, I'm depend a thing there and it just trip out. No, man, laugh. It's so start out still, but that's why I don't really too see me go live because it don't make sense. Me the live and when me the live, you feel say, yo, nah, hear me, yo, nah, you know. You know, I forget that issue to rectify. So people might think, say, especially on the green side, might think, say, boy, no, see, caution, get tired, I know. Well, one good thing me tired of the internet to chip out and me I sort out that. That's one good thing me tired of. Oh boy, I'm gonna play something. Ah, la 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 la. I really want to play nothing from the blogger, you know. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mm. Mm. You know what me gonna ask Google if Andrew Holness is a liar. And hear what Google say. I say Google have him as a liar. Hold on there. You remember when him say him did I go sue people for misinformation? But the hurricane money there. Hey, when you realize that the hurricane money done now? Yo, the man, the man scrape everything for the hurricane money, you know? Yeah, man. Man scrape everything to blow. Nah, we don't even know much money. Money may come out in a parliament, say them put out online portal for we know how much money. I know to blow. Nah. How much money did Jamaica. $6.7 billion. Them get $6.7 billion. Let me see how much Jamaican that. $6.7. That is $1 trillion. Andrew Holness got $1 trillion. Where is that $1 trillion? 1.1 trillion, yeah. Call it 1.1 if you calculate it on the exact, but we just use 50. Yeah, $1.1 trillion. Where is that? Andrew Holness got $1.1 trillion, and we are talking from the CAF, CDB, the IDB, IMF, and the WBJ. These five, between them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 agencies there, $1 trillion. Where the money there now? Watch a brother here now. Be your nonsense, him a come up so come talk, you know. Logan, Mr. Campbell.
Yeah, good night.
Hey, what go on?
Where's about we go on today? In the court.
You know, say me there look pan. You know, me don't know what go on in the court, but me there look and I wonder which part the $1.1 trillion way Andrew Holness get for the recovery for Jamaica.
Wait there.
Yeah, that me ask which part the
Oh, here in
1.1
budget.
trillion because
Oh, yeah, what?
in our budget, man. I have to wait
Yeah.
until the budget fit. So the money they never come for the
Yeah.
recovery and help the people them.
We talk about to go on the court today.
Oh no, me don't know nothing about no court or something, you know. Me don't know nothing about no court or something.
You know, hear no news.
Just wake up. No, me not hear the news. Me just wake up from morning. The money me there I calculate up, so yeah, me don't know.
All right,
Me have to check in.
I go tell you what the thing about the money.
No. Hold on, me down. You can't. Me a talk about the money. You hear me a talk about the money. Which part it there? So if you don't really have a conversation on the money part, circle me.
Little girl.
Yes, circle me. Hold on, let me mute your mic. Circle me one different time when we can talk about whatever quote something you talk about because I'm really not really. The money me really ask about still. I realize saying I don't know which part of the money there because I realize say Andrew Holness get $1.1 trillion for the recovery and Andrew Holness don't spend none of the money. None of the money. And that me really I try to seek and find out what go on with that. So I don't really know if you can assist me upon that. If you can't assist me upon that, we have to circle back a little more on a different day Or some could talk about what you want. Talk about. Oshin, you know it's about 1.1 trillion there? Yes, so basically.
Uncle, where you are talking about, can't mention, nothing else.
No, I can't talk about nothing else right now, my Dan, my youth.
All right, me I go through TikTok. And
But
to be
big man,
honest,
well on with that.
yeah,
Listen,
sir,
me
1 minute.
general, me general, me general,
Just
me
give me a
general,
chance.
me general. No, listen to me, Dan. Just listen what me have to say before you're gonna further. You realize, you come over here and you see me ask some questions and me I run a program, right?
Yeah,
Don't you?
yeah.
All right. And me not take no directives from you from my program. So me did I ask about $1.1 trillion. You say you don't know about that. You notice me leave it alone. And guess what? You gotta ask me about something where me don't know about. So leave it alone too. If I
Straight
that you
prisoner.
come, yeah, if I that you come for talk about, you go up on the next platform, go talk
Straight
about it.
prisoner.
That's all I say.
Straight
Alright then, big
prisoner.
up yourself. I mean, I don't really know where you are. Alright. So anyway. So as I say still, the government collected $1.1 trillion for the recovery for the people in Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, Hanover, Montego Bay, part of Manchester. To their date, we have not seen or heard about any of this money. Where is this money now? Where all of the money they gone? $1.1 trillion is a lot of money. And I think this is the type of money where people need to ask about. You get what I say? We need to find out where all of this money gone. There is a question on the screen. Is Andrew a liar? That's a good question. Is Andrew a liar? And can we trust a liar? Can we put our faith in a liar? And for my answer, the answer is no. On too much occasions, Andrew Holness have lied to the people of Jamaica. You know, when we talk about the whole investigation, a lot of people don't even understand why people were talking about the investigation. Some people are just so defensive about certain things. Yeah. And so forth. But you see, the issue is that it's the principle. It's the principle. Because if you as a prime minister know that you're underneath investigation, you could tell the public, or you could deny to comment, but you commented and let us know that you have looked far and wide and you don't know nobody in a party will get underneath investigation when you are the person who is underneath investigation. You understand what I say? You are the one where we're underneath investigation and then you come and tell us this lie. So what can we believe now? How can we move forward? What we can do? Can we believe anything else we go come out their mouth with all of the lies that we ever tell we? You understand? These are the things where people need to look into for find out. You know, because a lot of people never aware that the government actually collect $1.1 trillion. $1.1 trillion is a hell of a money. Yeah? It's a hell of a money. And a monkey money that. And if the government collect $1.1 trillion and him don't spend a dollar on the people, that is horrible. Him not spend back a dollar on the people. The $10 billion where you see him a give out for 500,000, 200,000 and 75,000, that is coming from what we call the disaster, the ODPM or disaster risk management fund, which in that fund holds approximately $10 billion. So the man moved the funds from out of the fund, the recovery, right? And hold on for the $1.1 trillion. So we could do a little calculation now. So for example now, all right, $10 billion, right? $10 billion. If you use $10 billion and $10 billion can cover, all right, based on 500,000. Let me see something. I do a little maths right now. So based on 500,000, yeah, based on 500,000, all right, so 10 billion Jamaican. Um, 10 billion Jamaican divided by, look on the crosses, yeah. All right, so 10 billion divided by 500,000 equal 20,000 people can get 500,000. So let us put it at 100. Let us put it at $100 million. $100 billion divided by 500,000. You would have 200,000 people couldn't get 500,000. All right, so make we go so boom now and put 1 trillion divided by 500,000. 2 million people. 2 million people could have get 500,000. If Andrew only use the whole $1.1 billion trillion we get, 2 million Jamaican people could have gotten $500,000. All right, I'm sure now. Oh my God, deal with the maths, rational now. Cause I know the whole 2 million forget money. So we go. Them say probably about 900,000 people get affected, right? All right, look on this now. So me I go so boom now. So me I go clear off that part. So me I put 500 billion divided by 90,000. Them say 900. 90,000 house. Think them say 90,000 house. So how much house them say get affected? 90,000. I'm gonna put 90,000. 90,000 house. How many houses? Well, let me check on this there. How many houses were affected? All right, let me see. How many houses were affected in Jamaica? How many houses were affected in Jamaica by Hurricane Melissa? Okay, 156,000 dwellings. All right, good. So 156,000. All right, so if Andrew owners did use half of the money, every dwelling couldn't get $3.2 million. And we know say not every house will get that amount of money. So when the question was asked, could Andrew Ownless build back the people in house? The answer is yes. Undeniable, yes. He could have. The $3.2 billion, $3.2 million where he might get. Remember, and everybody else damaged the same way. So we just give it at a thing there. Like equally, but it now got equal because some people have minor damage, some people have major damage, some people have in between the minor and the major damage. So the major damage people them couldn't actually get even $3 million. I want $4 million. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to give them the money. You can provide the service to build back these people houses. Yeah, get a contractor. I get a contractor, make them go do the work and just know say, listen, build a house. We supply the material. We supply $1.5 million worth of material or $2 million worth of material. Build a house and you get another $2 million. It's just a cap. So you can't ask for nothing more. It's just that. And if somebody house roof alone get damaged, you supply them with if a $1 million and you supply 500,000 with the material and then no 500,000 for the labor for whosoever do it. Okay, so the thing about it is that now, that's a very important question, but Mark Golin already outlined what he did with the money, but you guys are not listening. You guys are not listening. And the man who collected $1.1 trillion for the Jamaican people, we're not supposed to talk about it. I think that's a very good dialogue. We're talking about $1.1 trillion, you know. Me would ask a question. You have Vegas, right? Vegas collected 300 and something another US for buying mosquito nets. Where are those nets? Where them there? You see, me not like trivial people because you guys are so trivial. Anthony 575, right? You are trivial enough to come over here and ask me about Mark Golden money. When I am here speaking about donations being given to the Jamaican people, these donations was not given to the Jamaica Labour Party. These donations were not given to Andrew Holness. These donations were given to the Jamaica people based on what they went through. But Andrew Holness, being the central government now and the administration, should administer these money on these people's behalf. But apparently you don't believe that, don't it? So Andrew Holness needs to give account for the $1.1 trillion that he collected from the thing that we give him enough time. We give Andrew Holness enough time. When did Melissa hit Jamaica? Melissa came to Jamaica in October, right? October, right? Yeah, sometime in October. So we gave him November, December, no January done. He got enough time. And that is what I'm doing. I'm asking. So when I come over here, I talk about Mark Golin time not ready yet. We are talking about Andrew Holness because he's the leader of the government. So we need to know, we the people are asking and the government to explain to us what they did with the $1.1 trillion. Anthony, it's a brilliant question. Don't you think that the government need to explain and tell us what he did with the $1.1 trillion? As a matter of fact, you know, there is more money being collected by Andrew Holness that we didn't ask about. Well, 150,000 US, 50 million US went to JPS. All right, we sign off that. Wow. And then we have one other 90 million will come through another insurance that are the cat bond in the Caribbean island, the catastrophe bond. Well, we don't know nothing about that. You know, the question I want to ask you, Anthony, you are there. Is Andrew a liar? That is our question. Like, look on the topic up here. So stick to the topic, stick to the program. Is Andrew a liar? It is Black History Month. Happy Black History Month to all the black people. It is very much Black History Month, and as a black man, I am going to go on Andrew Holness' page and see if it's Waternet. I mean, I understand what that means. Waternet? Oh, yeah, says Waternet Vegas same drag by? I don't know. I have no idea, you know. I have no idea. And what net you talk about? Who for net you talk about? Let me see. Alright, so Andrew Holness, let us see what he had to say about Black History Month. I wonder if him acknowledge Black History Month. Okay, nope. Nothing here suggesting Black History Month. Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. You know, Andrew Holness has not mentioned. He mentioned World Waterland Day upon him program, upon him page, but there's nothing. Okay, him celebrate the birthday of Dennis Brown, but nothing about Black History Month. Now, may I scroll a little bit more. Probably there's somewhere else I hide. So may I get a scroll. Nothing about Black History Month. Nothing. 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 That's bad. That's bad. That's really bad. Alright, hold on. Let me see something now. And you know, oh boy, this is just like we have to wonder. We have to wonder, like what is the is Andrew Holness somebody we can trust? DJ Turbo, alright, your comment is I should caution, ask Mark Golden and leave Andrew alone. Bro, go look at work, men. And if you have one, look. Okay. Alright, so DJ Turbo, we're gonna help you with the English language. What you wanted to say was caution, go ask Mark Golden, and that's golden, right? You spelled the word incorrectly. It's Goldin. You understand what I said? Yeah. I think something missing that fight still. G. And then now you say, and leave Andrew alone, bro. Go look at work, men. Alright, I am a singular person. So you could say men. So it wouldn't be go look at work, man. You know, men plural, man singular. And if you have one, look. Okay, me kind of try wrap my brain around on the last part where you say if you have one, look. So if you say and if me have one, look. I mean, you can question. Tell me where in Jamaica you can find a man who not tell lie, because all of you tell lie too. All right, first and foremost, I don't lie. I don't lie. In my opinion, he cannot be trusted, and that's the truth. Legendary laugh. So Stereo, you can come up in the box. I don't lie. I practice to tell the truth at all times. You get to me, I say, so, you know, but you know the thing is, you know, Stereo, there's a difference between me and Andrew Holness. Remember, Andrew Holness is controlling the government assets, which is our own, the people. And when you have a man like that, I control these things and telling us a lie, then now you are going to wonder if the man a thief your money or thief the money. You understand what I say? If him come and say him spend that the money there, you wonder if him really spend it. You cannot have someone who you cannot trust. And trust is when trust is broken, it can't be earned. So if me find out, say, upon numerous occasions, all right, for example, Andrew tell her 1 lie, fine, 2 lie, well, 3 lie, you're getting out of hand, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, good God have mercy, man, you expect me to believe that what the man I say now? Come on, man. Nobody not gonna tell you, say, people might not tell lie, but so much lie? So much lies? No, that's a lot. That's a lot. Some very crucial lies also. Golden, because you're not golden, you're gold.
You good?
Hey, what?
You good?
Yeah, man, my great man.
We love, we love the topic, bro. But you don't know, you don't know, say, you don't know, hold on, with having the earpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I must say, you don't know, sir. You know the answer for that question there already. Improve himself over and over. Say you can't trust a man. Yeah.
And you know that is the reason why I'm asking the question, because I need Jamaica to actually think about the character of Andrew Holness, because he's selling himself like he's the savior of Jamaica, but he's actually the devil. He's actually the devil. He's not the savior.
With him smooth talking and him. Yo, no sir, the brother are different from.
Hey, hold on. You listen to the debate, right, between him and Mark Golden, right?
No, I didn't. When I get a chance to watch that, I never watch it.
You see, if you listen to the debate,